Open love challenges traditional relationship norms. It encompasses various non-monogamous relationships. Polyamory, a form of open love, allows for multiple loving relationships with the knowledge and consent of all involved. These relationships are built on honesty, communication, and emotional transparency. Open love redefines commitment and intimacy beyond exclusivity. It embraces diverse expressions of love and connection. Open relationships can take many forms. They are tailored to the needs and desires of those involved. Some couples practice swinging, engaging in casual sexual relationships outside their primary partnership. Others form polyamorous families with interconnected relationships and shared responsibilities. Open love is not a one-size-fits-all model. It emphasizes individual choice and negotiated boundaries. The decision to pursue open love is deeply personal. It often stems from a desire for greater freedom and autonomy within relationships. Open love challenges the idea that one person can fulfill all our emotional and physical needs. It encourages individuals to explore diverse connections while maintaining a primary relationship. This approach requires open communication, trust, and a willingness to redefine traditional relationship roles. It's important to distinguish open love from infidelity. Open relationships are built on consent, honesty, and transparency. All parties are aware of and agree to the non-monogamous nature of the relationship. This distinguishes open love from cheating, which involves secrecy, betrayal, and a violation of trust. Open love is about conscious choice and ethical non-monogamy. Open love often faces societal stigmas and misconceptions. Monogamy is deeply ingrained in societal norms. It's often presented as the only acceptable way to experience love and commitment. This creates challenges for those who choose to live outside these norms. They may encounter judgment, prejudice, and a lack of understanding from family, friends, and society at large. One common misconception is that open love is simply an excuse for promiscuity. This view stems from a limited understanding of the emotional depth and commitment present in many open relationships. It ignores the careful communication, negotiation, and emotional work required to sustain these relationships. Reducing open love to a desire for multiple sexual partners trivializes its complexity and the genuine connections it can foster. Another misconception is that open relationships are inherently unstable or doomed to fail. This assumption ignores the many successful long-term open relationships. It perpetuates the idea that monogamy is the only path to lasting love. While open relationships, like any relationship, require effort and commitment, they can be just as fulfilling and enduring as monogamous ones. The stigma surrounding open love can have a significant impact on individuals in these relationships. They may feel compelled to hide their relationships from family, friends, or colleagues. This fear of judgment can lead to isolation, shame, and a lack of support. It's crucial to challenge these stigmas and create a more accepting and understanding society where all forms of love are respected. Real-life examples illustrate the diversity and richness of open relationships. Consider Sarah and Ben, a married couple practicing polyamory for 5 years. Their relationships are built on communication, trust, and mutual respect. Polyamory has enhanced their communication skills and strengthened their bond. Another example is Michael, Lisa, and their 2 children. They navigate co-parenting and societal expectations with honesty. Their children understand love and relationships broadly. These stories challenge the notion that open love is solely about sexual exploration. They highlight the emotional depth and commitment in these relationships. Open love can be a viable and fulfilling option for those who choose it. Benefits of open love: communication, growth, and freedom. Open love, when practiced ethically and consensually, can offer numerous benefits. One significant advantage is enhanced communication. Open relationships necessitate honest conversations about needs, boundaries, and expectations. This constant dialogue fosters greater emotional intimacy and understanding between partners. It encourages individuals to develop their emotional intelligence and communication skills. Another benefit is personal growth and self-discovery. Open relationships allow individuals to explore different aspects of themselves and their desires without the constraints of monogamy. They encourage individuals to define their own identities and pursue personal fulfillment both within and outside the primary relationship. This can lead to greater self-awareness, confidence, and a stronger sense of self. Open love also offers increased freedom and autonomy. It challenges the idea of possessiveness in relationships and allows individuals to pursue their passions and interests independently. This freedom can foster greater trust and respect between partners. It recognizes that individuals have needs and desires that extend beyond the confines of a single relationship. It's important to note that these benefits are not guaranteed outcomes of open relationships. They require effort, commitment, and a willingness to work through challenges. However, for those who are drawn to open love, these potential benefits can be significant motivators. Challenges and misconceptions: jealousy, complexity, and societal pressure. While open love can be fulfilling, it also presents unique challenges. Jealousy, a common human emotion, can arise in any relationship, but it can be particularly complex in open relationships. Partners need to develop healthy coping mechanisms for jealousy and communicate their feelings openly and honestly. This requires emotional maturity, self-awareness, and a willingness to work through difficult emotions. Another challenge is the increased complexity of managing multiple relationships. Open love requires careful scheduling, communication, and emotional labor to maintain healthy and fulfilling connections with multiple partners. This can be demanding and requires a high level of organization and emotional intelligence. It's important for individuals in open relationships to prioritize self-care and set healthy boundaries. Societal pressure and stigma can also pose significant challenges. Individuals in open relationships may face judgment, discrimination, or a lack of understanding from family, friends, and society at large. This can lead to feelings of shame, isolation, and a need to hide their relationships. It's crucial to build a supportive network of understanding individuals and to advocate for greater acceptance of diverse relationship models. Open relationships are not inherently more difficult than monogamous relationships. However, they require a different set of skills and a willingness to address challenges head-on. Towards acceptance, fostering understanding and empathy. Fostering greater acceptance and understanding of open love is crucial for creating a more inclusive and compassionate society. This begins with education and open dialogue. By challenging misconceptions and sharing accurate information about open relationships, we can break down stereotypes and promote empathy. It's important to remember that love and relationships are not one-size-fits-all. What works for one person or couple may not work for another. Instead of judging or condemning those who choose to live outside traditional norms, we should strive to understand their choices and respect their right to define their own relationships. Creating a more accepting society also involves challenging discriminatory practices and policies. This includes advocating for legal recognition and protection for polyamorous families, and ensuring equal access to healthcare, housing, and other resources regardless of relationship status. By embracing diversity in all its forms, including diversity in love and relationships, we create a richer and more vibrant tapestry of human connection. A hopeful future, embracing diversity in love. The future of love is diverse and ever-evolving. As society continues to shift and change, so too will our understanding of relationships and commitment. The increasing visibility and acceptance of open love signal a positive trend toward greater individual freedom and relationship autonomy. The journey towards widespread acceptance of open love may be gradual, but it is a journey worth taking. By embracing open and honest conversations about love, relationships, and sexuality, we can create a world where all individuals feel seen, valued, and free to love authentically. This future requires ongoing dialogue, education, and a commitment to challenging our own biases and assumptions. It calls for empathy, compassion, and a willingness to step outside our comfort zones to understand experiences different from our own. As we move forward, let us remember that love, in all its forms, has the power to connect us, heal us, and make us more fully human. Let us create a world where all love stories are celebrated, respected, and embraced.